So I wanted me a Livewell, and looked at a couple of YouTube videos and kind of figured out a few ideas, and this is what I came up with. But I'll tell you what happened though. I went to Walmart thinking I'd get something for nothing, and I bought this one, some hush bubbles, and it didn't even have one bubble in it. Nothing. So that didn't impress me too much. So I figured after I went to all the trouble to make my little bracket and put in my handy dandy little bait knife, even mounted me up a net. Yeah, good lord, couldn't think of what it was for a minute. So here's what I got. This is I don't know where the receipt is for this one. It's not that much. It's what, under 10 bucks I think. I'd have to look, but I do know the price of this one. It's from West Marine, and that was $19.99. So let's turn it on. Now what I got is supposed to be quiet bubbles. And there's a bus over there, so anything would be quiet compared with that. Well, it's kind of quiet. Let's see what we got. What I'm using is the aerator that it came with, and well, that's not all that bad, I guess, and I figured it would work. But what I do have is this one, and I had this on a second ago, and I just wanted to try to see if that would how it would work with the original one. And I like the I got this at the local fish store, so that's going to go back in there, and I'll show you what that looks like. But there we go. Now I got me a Livewell for gosh, I don't know, what was it, 50 bucks. The cooler was 23. The aerator was $19.99. This was, got two of them for 5 bucks, and this net that I butchered up because I wanted it shorter wasn't all that much. I can't even remember, but I figure that'll work. So let me put the other aerator in and show you. Okay, so I got the other aerator in there, and let's take a look. That's a lot better. Yes, I do believe that'll work. So like I said, for 50 bucks I have a Livewell. What I have is just some aluminum flat bar, and I could have got something cheaper, but it still was only a couple bucks. I could have got some lighter stuff, or I mean some cheaper stuff. I'm glad I got this. It was really easy to bend into what I needed. You just kind of take a Sharpie and set it in there and mark where you need a bend, and I took a C-clamp and a pair of channel locks and just bent it. It really doesn't need a big instructional video of it. Just, you know, just measure it with a Sharpie against the aerator itself, whatever one you get, because they're all kind of different shapes and sizes, or different sizes. Anyway, this one's, the Walmart one's a little cheaper, but stay away from that. It didn't have one bubble in it. So, alright. And this little bracket was just a magnet for like a cabinet door. I just knocked the magnet out of it, put it up there, and a little zip tie to keep the sheath in there. And that's it. 50 bucks. Like I said, the cooler's 23, the aerator's 19, knife's 5 bucks, and I still don't remember what the net was. But that's it. What else could I tell you? Just the screws you get, just make sure you don't go through the whole cooler. That wouldn't work out too well. So be careful of that. Up here, I mounted this up here because if it does strip out, I can go ahead and drill all the way through the cooler lid with some longer bolts and nuts and then actually keep that on there, so that's not going to be a problem. I kind of think it is going to pull out after I knock it around a little bit. So, alright, there's my live well. Good deal. Alright then, adios.